Alright, picture this, you've just configured your dream Tesla. The sleek lines, the futuristic interior, the promise of electric freedom, it's all there on the screen. But then, the moment of truth arrives, the payment page. And suddenly, a question pops into your head that can quickly turn excitement into a bit of a head-scratching moment. How exactly do I pay for this thing? It's a question that surprisingly, a lot of people ask. We're talking about a company that's constantly pushing the boundaries of technology, a company that's often seen as a pioneer. So, you'd expect a streamlined, futuristic payment process, right? But the reality, as with many things Tesla, is a bit more nuanced. See, Tesla isn't just selling cars. They're selling an experience, a shift in how we think about transportation. And that experience, that shift, extends to how you actually acquire that gleaming piece of the future. Now, if you're picturing yourself handing over a suitcase full of cash, or maybe even trading a few Bitcoin like some kind of cyberpunk transaction, you're probably going to be a little surprised. Because the truth is, the world of Tesla payments has evolved, and it's not always as straightforward as you might think. We're going to dive into the specifics, the ins and outs, the current state of play. We'll explore the traditional methods, the online options, and even touch on those lingering questions about cryptocurrency. Think about it. Buying a car is a significant financial decision. It's not like ordering a pizza. You want to know your options. You want to understand the process. And you definitely want to avoid any unexpected surprises. So, let's unpack this. Let's get down to brass tacks and figure out exactly how you can pay for your Tesla. First, let's address the elephant in the room, cash. Yes, you can technically pay for a Tesla with cash. But, let's be real, who's walking into a Tesla showroom with a stack of bills? It's not exactly the most practical or common method. But it's there. It's an option. Now, the more common and practical route is financing. Tesla, like most automakers, offers its own financing options. Tesla financing, as it's known, allows you to apply for a loan directly through the company. This can be convenient, especially if you're looking for a seamless experience. You can often handle the entire process online, from application to approval. But here's the thing, Tesla financing isn't always the best option for everyone. It's crucial to shop around and compare interest rates and terms from other lenders. Banks, credit unions, and online lenders may offer more competitive rates, depending on your credit score and financial situation. It's always a good idea to pre-qualify with a few different lenders before making a final decision. Then there's the option of a lease. Leasing can be a great way to drive a Tesla without the long-term commitment of ownership. It can also offer lower monthly payments compared to financing. However, it's important to understand the terms of the lease, including mileage limitations and any potential fees. Now, let's talk about online payments. Tesla, being a tech-forward company, naturally embraces online transactions. You can make payments through your Tesla account, using various methods. This includes electronic bank transfers and debit card payments. But here's where things get a bit interesting. Tesla's acceptance of credit cards has been a bit of a roller coaster ride. For a while, they accepted credit cards for deposits and smaller purchases, but not for the full purchase price of a vehicle. This was largely due to the high transaction fees associated with credit card payments. However, things can change. Tesla often updates its payment policies, so it's always best to check the latest information on their website or with a Tesla representative. And then, there's the question of cryptocurrency. Remember when Tesla briefly accepted Bitcoin as payment? That sparked a lot of excitement and speculation. But, that experiment was short-lived, with Tesla citing environmental concerns related to Bitcoin mining. Now, while Tesla has not entirely ruled out the possibility of accepting cryptocurrency in the future, it's not currently an option. The company has stated that it may reconsider if cryptocurrency mining becomes more sustainable. So, for now, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are off the table when it comes to buying a Tesla. Let's break down some of the key takeaways. First, Tesla offers its own financing options, but it's essential to compare rates with other lenders. Second, leasing is a viable alternative for those who don't want to commit to ownership. Third, online payments are the preferred method, but credit card acceptance can vary. And finally, cryptocurrency is not currently accepted. Now, here's a crucial point to remember: Tesla's payment policies can change. The company is constantly evolving, and its payment options may reflect that. So, it's always best to stay informed and check the latest information on their website or with a Tesla representative. When you're configuring your dream Tesla, you'll see a breakdown of the costs, including the vehicle price, taxes, and fees. You'll also have the option to choose your payment method. This is where you'll select whether you want to finance, lease, or pay with cash or an electronic transfer. The process is generally straightforward, but it's essential to read the fine print and understand all the terms and conditions before making a final decision. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Tesla representatives are there to assist you and ensure a smooth transaction. And here's a tip: consider the total cost of ownership. It's not just about the purchase price. You'll also need to factor in insurance, maintenance, and charging costs. Tesla's supercharger network can help reduce charging costs, but it's still an expense to consider. Now, let's talk about trade-ins. Tesla does accept trade-ins, which can help reduce the overall cost of your new vehicle. You can get an estimated trade-in value online and then finalize the process at a Tesla location. When you're ready to take delivery of your Tesla, you'll need to finalize the payment and complete any necessary paperwork. This may involve signing loan documents, providing proof of insurance, and verifying your identity. And finally, remember the deposit. Tesla typically requires a deposit to reserve your vehicle. This deposit can vary depending on the model and configuration. You can usually pay the deposit online, and it will be applied towards the final purchase price. So, to recap, you can pay for a Tesla with cash, finance through Tesla or another lender, lease, or use electronic bank transfers. Credit cards are accepted in some instances, but not for the full purchase price. Cryptocurrency is not currently accepted. Always check the latest information on Tesla's website or with a representative, and don't hesitate to ask questions. The process of buying a Tesla is designed to be as seamless as possible, but it's essential to be prepared and understand your options. By doing your research and asking the right questions, you can ensure a smooth and stress-free transaction. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.